Good morning. They keep making engine sounds as I cross streets with motorcycle engines in the distance. As I walk up to the streets, I'll hear engine sounds just rumbling in the distance. There's a dog barking right there. It wasn't barking before. Maybe the dog in this house right across the street, though. Maybe he's barking out the window. But it was right at that corner where it started, though. That's all I know. There's another dog barking now over there somewhere. But yeah, every time I walk up to the street, it just gets louder and louder. In between that, it's quieter. This dog barks right now, but he's right over there, so, but it just was right when I turned the corner, though, so. Just saying. Y'all heard it right when I turned the corner. This guy on the bike and this truck look like they're synced up with each other. Now they're all gonna hide again because I'm recording, I guess. They weren't before I was recording. This dog. I don't know about that dog. It was at the corner of the house, though. So it just was. Just saying. These cars are honking over there. One of them was honking as they drove in front of me. So it's probably right at the corner of the house, too. And this white car is driving out in front of me right now. Right now. You see him right there? And I think there's another white car coming. I think he's sitting at the red light or something. I just saw him coming from over there. I think he's gonna drive in front of me, too. And then there's another white car pulling up, and then the light turns green right as he does. Okay, it wasn't a white car in front of me with the other one, but the siren just started up right as he drove in front of me, though. You hear it? I was talking when it started, but it started right when he drove in front of me. And there's a black and a silver truck, I think. And a white truck. And it's right at the edge of the alley. And this car just turned. This tan car just turned right as the white car drove in front of me. And then And he's pulling up to the intersection right at the corner of this church, which is always a place where they drive by when I walk by there. And I think that car was a black car, and the car in the distance is a black car syncing up with it. And then the tan car is turning in front of me right at this moment. And then there's a white SUV over there. I think he's stalking me. And the train horn is going off. And I know that it's stalking me too. It's always stalking me. Probably start at the center of the street or something. But, you know, we got the siren over here. We got the train horn over here. And then when's the engine sound's gonna come in? I know they're coming. Something else. This blue truck just turned out, and there's another blue car behind it way in the distance, and it was right at the corner of a building. There's a car honking right now. Something honking. Something was honking at me. The white truck looked like a stalker. This black truck turning with the silver car in front of me looked like a stalker right at the edge of the alley. Just a black truck turning way in the distance and a silver car driving through this intersection at the same time. This white SUV just pulled up synced, I think. This one. What was that? Black and silver. It was a little early though. I got a feeling about this truck. Is he gonna do a thing? His lights turned off right at that exact moment. Here comes the guy with a red shirt and a camel hat, I think, and they're closing the door on that truck with the red shirt. They're walking up. One's got a blue, one's got a red. They're walking up right there. Gang stalking me like these two whites simultaneous. Yep, and he's got the camel hat. I knew it. I knew it was a camel hat. They act like they're invisible in their camo hats. They act like they're invisible in their camo, and the one hand, the pocket hides them. But it doesn't hide them. I see them. How could you not see the Nazis? How could you not see the Nazis? Bunch of Nazis. Nazi-looking asses. Gestapo-looking ass.
Well, these other ones are like that. They're just wrapped in foil. Well, they're just like what you got, just a different brand. Nyman is a different brand than dealers, but that is what they are. And you want the, I don't know if yours are spiral or not spiral. I don't think it was.
Yeah, there's shiitakes.
Shiitake's supposed to come again on Tuesday. Tuesday's truck. I don't know what time the truck is. Actually, they were supposed to be here, but they sent me something like hamburger instead.
Where?
That big blocks of hamburger down there. See those? That's what those. I was teasing about those being shiitake mushrooms. Look at that down there, big, huge blocks of hamburger.
I see that. That's a lot of hamburgers.
They're about 20 pounds.
That guy came in with one hand in his pocket, and he's had one hand in his pocket the entire time he's been in here, since I came in here.
This got the bone in it.
Yeah.
He's just walking around in here with one hand in his pocket the entire time that he's in here. Who does that? Who just walks around with one hand in their pocket the entire time? I don't get it. What's the hype about walking around with one hand in your pocket everywhere? I gotta try it. Apparently it's the thing to do, is just walk around with one hand in your pocket everywhere. I've never done that before. Apparently it's fun. Y'all ever done that? You just walk up an entire street with one hand in your pocket, or walk around a store with one hand in your pocket the entire time you're in there? I've never done that before. I don't know why you would do that. Seems kind of insane to me. Like something an insane person would do.
Okay, we've got three.
When I walked over here, bro still had one hand in his pocket. Still. I don't know if he still does, probably.
Can you help us with anything today?
Sorry.
You have a blessed day.
You too. This is taking off right as I walk out the door. It's probably the guy with the red and the camo or something. Is that the white for the crosswalk? I think I hear the train horn. I heard the train horn right when I woke up this morning. It's going off right after I woke up, and then right after I get up, it turns off right when I open the blinds. Just stopped. And that Chuck's lights turned off next to me, and he got out at the corner of 411. You know, I'm walking around with one hand in my pocket right now because I'm holding a cell phone in the other hand, and it's cold outside. So that's one reason to walk around with one hand in your pocket. You know, that's normal to do that, but just to walk with one hand in your pocket, that doesn't seem normal to me. Well, I don't know. I don't know which ones of those were stalkers. Probably all of them. This guy walking up right now is a stalker. He's walking the door as this car drives by me, and I don't know. Probably some stalkers. Because there was no other cars at the moment. It was just one car driving by me right when he went in the door. And this car, they're gonna get out right now. Oh, there's a car door slamming right now. There's a silver car and that's a black car. A white car, you know, he's driving by the crosswalk. He's turning as I get out of the car, and they're getting out directly next to me. My train horn goes off right after she closes the door. Yeah, I saw that video. Here's a white right here at the white place, and he's meeting another white at the intersection. This white is gonna take off right now. Saw the lights turn off. Oh, this white just did a U-turn. Right next to me at the intersection. Oh, they just got out of the white SUV synced up. This is a blue truck. This is a blue van. This is a guy with a red shirt. Is he stalking? Is it 22? Oh, it's 22. Oh. I think the guy with the red shirt was stalking. I don't really know. Is he stalking? I think he is. This white truck looks like a stalker. Oh, it's parking right next to me. The train horn goes right when he parks. You hear that train horn? It stops right there. Knew that was gonna happen. That white car was right at that door. And this car is right at this door. This car is driving out in front of me there as that guy walks by me. Oh, I just heard a noise over here. Oh, is it these people? What was it? Oh, he's got a red shirt and one hand in his pocket. This has a 33. What the fuck? Is this a stalker or something? This car is pulling up right now. Those birds were flying by me at the center of the street. This white is pulling up right now. This white is pulling up right now. These people are walking up right now. There's white. The train horn is going off right now, right as the white drives through the intersection. Is that a blue car? I don't know if that was a blue car. This car is parking right at this moment. This white SUV is turning as this car turns right at this moment. This red and a red car right there. He's turning next to me right at this moment. Where they always stalk me. Black and silver cars over there, I think. This white car is pulled up right now. These people just walked up and walked away next to me. This white car is right now. Like they just walked up to the door of the building and then started walking the other way as I walked by. And this white car right in front of me, they're closing the door on the car. Seems synced up because they were parking synced up. This car is pulling up synced up. The train horn is going off synced up. It's synced up. It is synced up. Up, up, up. What else is going to be synced up? Is anything else going to be synced up? Let's see. There's a guy in a red truck staring at me as this red car pulled up to the intersection and the white car pulled up to the intersection. There's a guy in a red truck driving by staring at me. This car just turned out when I'm walking through and he looks like a stalker way over there. Most likely a stalker way over there. That's all I'm saying. This white car is pulling up as this white car pulls up. And then this is driving by with tan car, 99 tan car as the white truck turned right at the corner of the building. And then what? This car, that car is turned right there like a stalker would do. It was right at that exact moment. This car is right now with a red shirt and a 77 license plate. I just heard a noise over there, some type. Here comes the telelift. What stalker thing is it gonna do? Is it gonna be a stalker head? All right. That looks like a whitey right about now. Okay. I don't know what else. This looks like a whitey. Is it a whitey? I don't know. It was at the corner of the building, I guess. Is this the garbage truck? My adversary, the garbage truck, we meet again. When are you driving by me this time? At the corner of a building? What's this at the center of the street? A white? What's this right now? Okay. Well, is that the white right now? He's a little late. One of these is stalking me. This tan car is right here. He's stalking me. And then there's a white car at the other one. They're stalking me. This guy's stalking me. They're stalking me. They're stalking me. This is stalking me right here. This is stalking me right at the middle of it. They're walking up to the truck right at the other corner of it. It was like a foot after the corner, but they pretty much made it. Like they got to the truck there, and they opened the door right after. And then this plane, I don't know about him. Where is he at? There he is. I don't know about that guy. Probably a stalker head. This white is a stalker head. Or one of these whites. This guy's opened the door on this truck. He's got a 99. He's getting back in with a red shirt right now. The train horn is going off right as he does. It's going off again right now. Wow. That was crazy. This truck has one light. And it's meeting that white car perfectly. It has one light and a 29 license plate. What's this guy gonna do? The guy in the backseat has a red shirt too in that truck. Do they all got a red shirt? Do you see his red shirt though? This is a 666. I don't know if I caught it on camera, but that was a 666. And a tan car was right at the center of the street like a stockhead. These stockheads, they're stalkered up. Ha! That white truck looks stalkered up. He's driving by the white car at the intersection as that white car is driving by me. And then the white car is driving by there, I guess. And then that's a tan car right at the corner of a building. That's a stalker, I think. Trying to see his license plate. The sun was in my eyes. Those are two simultaneous cars at the corner of a house. I think that red car had an 86, and there's another red car turning in front of me at the exact same time. And these two red cars just turned at the exact same time. And both of those things were at each corner of this building. There's a car pulling up behind me to drive by me right here. Oh, it's not here yet. Never mind. This white SUV is driving out in front of me right there. It's that black and a gray stalker. She's got a red shirt and the white SUV right at the curb now. Now, okay, it is Husker game day, I think. Is it football season still? I don't watch football. So there went the LabCorp car, and there's a white truck turning as it drove by me. And then he's driving by right at the corner of the house, and the LabCorp car is turning as he drives by me. He synced up twice with the same white truck. But yeah, I guess it's Husker game day, I guess. So, people are going to have red shirts on. It's just strange how they're all coincidentally meeting me at intersections and stuff. They'll just happen to have a red shirt on and the white SUV meeting me right at an intersection. This truck happens to have one light, and he's going to happen to do something coincidentally. These two red cars pulled up together coincidentally. Probably that red truck too. Well, he's a black car with the one headlight. There's a silver car. There's another silver car behind the silver car. And there's a white car and another silver car. This car has a 66 license plate. This truck just pulled up right now. Right as the 66 license plate drove by me. Hello, what's occurring out there today? I'm being stalked by stockheads again. But other than that, it's a nice day. The sun's out. It's gonna be nice today. It's gonna be like 60 degrees. Seems like it's gonna be the last nice day of the year. So I'm outside regardless. This is a 333 license plate. And this white was turning synced with the other white at the intersection. And this silver car is turning as the black car drives through the intersection. And then it's driving by right here with a red shirt. And they're laughing in there or whatever. Here comes the student driver car right on time. I always see it. It's right there. Anytime I see a student driver car, they're stalking me, it seems. He's driving out right as that guy walks in front of me. And then it's driving by right this place, and there's another silver car driving by with the silver student driver car. And some of these are stalkers. I don't know which of them are not stalkers. If it's any of them, they're not stalkers, but some of them are stalkers. At least. Oh. This white car is pulled up. Is he a stalker? He's got a camel hat on. Now what? Just surrounded by white cars right now. This white is going through that intersection as this one turns to this one. He had a B2 license plate. This white is coming up, stalkered up. Is this stalkered up? I think it was stalkered up. Here it is, perfectly stalkered up with the white. Perfect. This is 77. So, just saying, it's right behind the white. And then there's another white. They're stalkered up with each other. And this is a tan truck, and he's right at the corner of the building, right as the white's going through the roundabout. There comes another white van right at the alley. There's someone walking up to a car. Oh. I don't know. Well, that silver car was driving by with the white van, right? And then he met the white truck at the intersection. I think that's what happened. The green ones are IRS. Wouldn't surprise me. Got the FBI, the CIA, the IRS, the ABC, the NBC. The LMNOP. They're all in on it. Here comes a mail truck. There's the UPS or USPS. And I'll see the UPS. There he is right here. Here's a white right here. That's a 84. Oh damn, they're building a bridge over here. Man, this used to be so beautiful over here, a bunch of trees, and they tore it all down. Why, dude? What's this? A 22, a B22, 222, right at the start of the bridge. And then there's a white car and a silver car and a tan car all close to each other. And then here comes a guy with a red shirt walking up the sidewalk with one hand in his pocket. Here's yet another person walking all the way with one hand in their pocket the entire way. And there's a white van at the end of the bridge. And this is the guy that was getting out of the 33 white earlier, I think. He's gonna get across the street, right across the street from me or something. He's gonna do it right as a car drives by even. And that white car looks synced up. That's a 4444 license plate. I bet he's a sync up. He's probably at the corner of the house across the street or something. Just can't help themselves. They can't take a break when the sun's up. They have to go non-stop when the sun's up. Oh, that guy just went back across the street behind me. I didn't see when he did it, but it was at a synced up moment. I guarantee it. Tan, and then a white. And that's a 86 white, and then, you know, the first car in this line of cars drives by right as the white drives by. And then the red car is turning as the red truck drives by me. And then this truck was turning out at the same time. I think it's white or silver, whatever color it is. It was syncing up with them, I think. And this white SUV is probably syncing up on me. Sometimes it's just a mystery. If I had a gun in my head and I had to bet my life on it, I would say, yup. He was syncing up on me. I wouldn't even hesitate. I'd be like, yup. Finally, I get a break. But then a white with a 55 white right at the corner of the house. And that's a 33 white. And this tan car was turning in front of me at the same time as the 33 white. And then he gets out of the tan car as the white is stopping to turn over there. Wow. That was crazy, bro. Really crazy, bro. Like psycho. This car right here is white and tan with an American flag hanging off the tan car. And was that two black cars? Oh, the white car was turning over there at the same time they drove by. Is this guy gonna come back out of the building right now with his B2 tan car? Was this a stalker? I don't know. It was right at the corner of the building when I walked by. Alright. Now I can walk up this path and not get stalked, except maybe by sound effects or a plane flying over me or something. Unless someone meets me on the path with a dog or something. Or a bike. Then I'm good on this path until I get to the end of the path. Or maybe when I get over here, there'll be someone over there across the river stalking me or whatever. But for now, I can just walk up this path and not get stalked. None coming behind me. none to the side of me. So I just get these brief little pockets where I'm not, well, they still make sounds around me, so they're still constantly doing that. So unless I go out of town somewhere, or unless it's late at night, that's cool. We got the sun up. What's up, Mr. Sun? How are you today? You doing good up there? Thank you for giving us life and for being a real being in the world. There's a car honking right as I walk up to the curb in this path. Did you hear it honking? Do you see the path curving where the car honks? Always drive by curves and paths or curves on a road if I'm driving. Always do something at the curve. And I think this red truck over there was doing it at the other side of the curve. And then he's meeting a blue car over there. There's another red car in front of me. And then there's a guy on a bike with an orange hat and a white car in front of me at the same time. And then oh damn, they got a new playground over here. I'm going down the slide. Let's go check it out. I'm gonna go down the slide. This car is hitting his lock button multiple times next to me over here, wherever he's at. On the other side of these buildings or something. And there was another car doing that earlier. They're always hitting their lock buttons multiple times. Which, that's two things that I've never done. I've never walked all the way up the street with one hand in my pocket. And I've never hit my lock button more times than I need to. None of those things make any sense to me. Unless they're stalkers. Then it makes complete sense. I mean, it still doesn't make sense because why would you do that? But it makes more sense than just randomly, nonsensically walking up a street, walking around a grocery store with one hand in your pocket the whole time. Unless you got a gun in your pocket, you're about to shoot somebody or something. She had I had an 86 white. She had a camera, she had a phone on the dash. Looked like she was recording me, I think. And there's a tan car at the other side of the street. It has a B2 license plate. Oh, it's that tan car that was in the parking lot earlier, back there, the car shop. This cat, is he syncing up? I don't know. Just saw him walking up when I got across the street. That's all I know. This white van is turning right when I step on the bridge. That's all I know. You know, maybe there's just a white van occasionally, coincidentally turning. But not every white van that's coincidentally turning is coincidentally. There's no mathematical possibility of that occurring coincidentally at every street and every bridge and every train track or whatever. There's no way. That white truck was at the center of the street, and then after he drives by me, I hear this engine sound revving up, and that white car was right at the sidewalk. And there's multiple red cars in front of me when he drove by me, I think. And then this van that I always see pulls up when the light turns green. This one. Damn, they got the playground blocked off. This white is turning directly next to me. This is driving by me as that drives out in front of me and it's tan. Was he gonna turn in front of me? Was he thinking with this car pulling up and the light turning? Now we're just gonna chill for a second, go into low-key mode for a second, and then right at the intersection there's gonna be a cop or something. There is a cop. What the fuck? When's he gonna drive out? Right now. He's driving out right now. That's crazy that I called that. I didn't even see him over there. And then he's pulling up. When's he gonna drive behind me? A little bit after the sidewalk, like a foot and a half. What's right now? Okay. Thought it was gonna be white or something. No more stalkers. Hallelujah. No more of these things with the red shirt right there. Just one of them. At least it's only just one of them. But then, this is driving by right here with the silver car. This is driving by at the street. Right at the street. And I saw a white car over there. He looked regular. I saw one regular white car. It's a miracle. He's right at the corner of the house. There's someone stepping off onto the street directly next to me. He's gonna close the door right now. He did. He closed the door right there. There's a cop. He's right at the corner of this building in front of me. There's a car coming. Is it a stockhead? It's right at the corner of the house, right before the intersection. There's a red car over there, right at the curb. You know, no other cars over there. Just take note, there's no other cars, just one right at the curb. There's no other cars driving by at all, just one right at the corner of the house and then one right at the curb. And then this one, I don't know about this one, he looks kind of regular, but this dog starts barking right as he drives by me though. Right at the exact moment they drove by me, the dog started barking. There's a child going into a house directly next to me and then a power tool going off right as she opens the door. I think somewhere behind the house. At some other house or the backyard of that house or something. Somewhere over there. Right as she opened the door, I just hear zzz, zzz. Just hear that. And then there's a jet flying directly over my head. Pretty much directly over my head. And usually when I see that, it's stalkered up, so this white truck started driving through the intersection when the other white truck drove by me. And he's driving by right at the corner of a house. And then there's another white car right after him. What's this, a white truck? Wow. That was a white truck. I'm hearing these engine sounds in the distance that sound like stockheads. Oh, wait, is this a plane? Where's this plane at? Oh, he's over there. He's kind of close to me. And it's right after I get across the street. Over me. He wasn't perfectly over me, but it was right when I'm crossing a street, though. And like every time I tie my shoe, right as I stand up again, there's a car driving by me. It's usually a white car. They're stalking me right at the corner. And this is driving really slow, and he's also recording me. And he's driving by there. And he's turning here. And he's recording me. Like he's not doing all these things. And then this mail truck probably drove out as he pulled in front of me with the white car. It's gonna drive out as this white car drives by me. Yep. Drove out right as the white car drove by me. And then is this a blue car with that red car over there? Yep. It is, and it's driving by right here now. And it has a B9 license plate too. Well, the guy with the white SUV is out of here. He just wanted to record me as he drove by me. So, I don't know. I don't know why you would record me when you're the one committing a crime against humanity. I don't know what you're recording me for. This truck just pulled out of the parking lot right at the corner of the building, I think. Or drove out of the alley or something. I just hear his tires all of a sudden at the corner of the building. And then this bird is flying right by me right as he drives right in front of me. I thought the mail truck was gonna take off. That's why I turned my camera over. But he's gonna take off right now. When's he gonna take off? I think that's the guy that was recording me. This is turning right now with the red shirt on. That was right at the corner of a building. These are simultaneous next to me. They just were. This is a white van. This is a white van right at a curb. Hello. I don't know. She's probably a normal person. This is an 86 though, and it's right at the middle of this, so that's probably what he's doing. There's is the engine sound. They just keep making it like distant engine sounds. This tan car pulls up as that guy turns, and this white car is pulling up at the same time. And then it's turning white now. Turning white there. Getting out of the car white there. And then walking up right there next to me. Turning up the path, turning up next to me. She walks up the sidewalk and then turns next to me. Like a stalker head. And she's gonna close the door on the car right now again. She's like walked up to the house and walked back to the car and closed the door right there. And then she's pulling out behind me now as this tan car turns in front of me. And then she's gonna drive by me at the intersection. And the tan car is turning as she's driving by me. Right at the intersection, and then there's another white car. If I would have kept walking, he would have drove by at the center of the street or at the other side of the street. There's a cop walking out. Tan car probably turned right there. And I think it backed up right there at that corner. It's parking over here. And they're gonna get out of the car next to me or something. They're parking next to me. And this car just started as they parked. And then that was a blue and a red car. That was silver at first. And then here goes the cop. And they're hitting their lock button. And he's driving forward right at this moment. That's the 86 license plate. And then there's a white SUV behind me right as he drives out. That guy. And this is right here. And he's going through the intersection over there at the same time with the cop. With the slave patrol suit on. And then there's a white SUV and it's right there at the corner. I guess the corner of that building too. And then there's an engine sound in the distance when he's turning at the intersection. You hear it over here? Oh, it's gonna drive behind me, I think. Oh, there's a cop driving behind me. He's driving behind me right as the guy comes back on the scooter behind me. And there's this car driving by me at the same time. That just happened. Y'all saw it. So that's 3 cops on this video doing nothing, driving around in circles. I guess they just drive out and then go back, or maybe they do something else other than just stalking. That car is turning right there like a stockhead. There's a white SUV down the street turning at the same time. There's another cop. There's 4 worthless scumbags. Or that might have been the same cop. I don't know. And then 84 license plate, and this other car turning down the street looked like it was syncing up with it. And then it's gonna drive by me where? I don't know. It was a tan car, and this red car was turning in front of me right as it drove by me. It was at the exact same moment. And then he turns over there as that car drives through the intersection at the exact same moment. And then this person with the red shirt way down there walked up with the white car at the exact same moment. And this car, is this a stalker? It has a 77 license plate. And they're crossing the street with the red shirt over there as it gets to the intersection. And they're meeting someone else at the other side of the street. They're going opposite directions and they walk by each other right at the curb. And then there's black and a silver car, and then, oh yeah, that's a gray car. Alright, well, this tan car and this tan car look synced up. You know? And this car is pulling up right now. What's it got? 86 of all things. There's the white of all things right now, right in front of me. Seeing more tan cars. And then there's a red car, there's a blue truck behind me just a second ago before he turned out. And then there's another red car down at the roundabout. They look like they're all synced up with each other. And then the red car is turning as the other red car is coming up to the intersection. And then the red car is turning that curb. He's parking. And then he's gonna get out with the red shirt or something. And this white SUV is just creeping up the street. And where is it driving by at? Precisely right there. He was driving deliberately slow so that he could drive by right at that exact moment. And then the lights on the red car turned off at the same time, I think. And they're getting out and they're walking up on the sidewalk right at this exact moment. Right at that exact moment. And then there's a car driving by right here. What is it? Oh, it's turning behind me right here. They're always stalking right there. Oh, I gotta tie my shoe. Damn, my shoelace is stalking me too, or what? This mail truck is stalking me again. As always. Every single time I see them. Every single day. Multiple times throughout the day. Every single time. Every single time. Coincidentally. Here comes the one headlight. This car pulls up at the same time. And I think they're both black cars, right? And it's driving by right now. And it's also right next to the red car that was gang stalking me. And this white truck is right at the curb. And then he's gonna turn right now. He's turning right now. There's a tan car. He's a little late, but he's a tan stalker. There's a silver stalker. There's no other cars behind him. There's just one car at each corner. There's a white car pulling up behind me at the corner of this house. He's a stalker. And this white car drives out right after, and I think it was syncing with the tan car going around the corner of the building. And then it's gonna drive by me at the corner of the building. Is it? No? Alright. Well, the student driver car came out right when it drove by me, though. And this car drove out with it right in front of me. It's just a bunch of synchronized cars and no other cars. Like, it's just cars simultaneously right in front of me and no other cars around them. And then cars simultaneous again. It's like no regular cars. There's a white behind me. He just stopped in the middle of the street. Way back there. Like, why don't you pull up to the crosswalk? Oh, now he starts driving right now. This is a 55. I guess their excuse is probably, I don't want to be recorded. Why are you recording me? I'm just committing a crime against humanity, that's all. That's a 44. Here's the car turning and parking right now at the alley right next to me. Oh, I thought I heard him coming out the door again. I don't know what I heard behind me. It's probably just a leaf skittering behind me or something. But it sounded like someone was coming behind me. He's got me all paranoid out here. This white is right at the corner of Dollar General over there. What's this? I thought it was another white. Now what? Now I don't know who's the stalker and who's not. until I get to the intersection and there's a white car pulling up right as I do. And there's another white car pulling up right as I do. They're stalkers. But these other cars, I don't really know. That's right at the corner of the building. That's always stalking me. Well, I'm sure they're stalking me behind me, but I'm gonna keep looking forward. Because I'm not an owl. Can't constantly be turning my head around. Oh, this is taking off driving right now, and there's a white and there's a 64 pulling up right now. And she's staring at me like I'm a crazy person. It's always gotta consistently try to make me feel like I'm a crazy person, even though I'm not. And I know that I'm not. And I know that they are the crazy person. These are black and silver stalkers. You see them? See them syncing up with each other, and then it's driving by me right here. And then the FedEx is pulling up right here. And then the one light white is pulling up right here. And then there's another white truck pulling up. And then oh, I think there's another whitey in front of me at the same time as the whiteys. Here's the harbor bar door where there's a white SUV and another car driving by. There's a plane. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. He's right over my head at the harbor bar corner. And like all the planes on this video that I've seen have been progressively getting closer and closer to me. Like the first one was far away, and the second one was a little closer, and then that one was not perfectly over my head, but pretty much right over my head. And that was a D2 license plate at the crosswalk. And he's meeting another black car at the intersection. And a tan car and a red car are driving by me simultaneous, and they look stocked up. And then the red car is turning right now at this stalkered up moment. Yeah, just all look stalkered up out here once again. Here comes some more of them. This is the male guy that I always see stalking. Always see it. Every time I see the male guy, he's stalking me. Every single time. Every time. Just can't ever take a day off. He's starting the mail truck right as the white truck drives by me at the crosswalk. Can I just see one unsynchronized male guy for once? Damn. Just one time? Not even once. These look like some red stalkers at the stalker door. This looks like a white stalker. There's a bird flying in front of me right as he drives by me with the white car. Alright. He kind of missed the crosswalk, but it was a white stalker though. Thought there's gonna be another one after the crosswalk. Sometimes there's one before the crosswalk and then one after the crosswalk. There's just one before the crosswalk that time. So you never know what they're gonna do. White van and a white SUV at the door. There's a yellow car at the corner, okay. I don't know about the yellow car. I don't know, man. Here's another mail truck. Is it gonna stalk me too? I don't know. Maybe I finally saw an unsynced mail truck for once. That'd be cool. It was right before I got to the street though. This is stalking me though. And this is stalking me right at the stalker door. And then this van I always see. Usually with other red cars. What's this noise over here? Was it a stalker noise? This is a white stalker car. I'm hearing this noise again over here right at the crosswalk. I think it's someone hammering or something. Something like that. There's two tan cars right here. Here's a white car. This is a 64. He's driving by at the other corner fenders, I think. They keep making these banging noises, whatever it is. Some construction noises or whatever. There's a student driver car again, stalkered up again. It's a different student driver car. And this tan car with the 77 is driving by as the other stalker turns. And the light turns red right when I get here. These stockheads. What stock-headed thing are they gonna do next? What type of stock-headery am I gonna see over here? This car door slamming right at the stalker door. Was it a stalker head? Walking up with her child behind me. I think it was. And this white car is pulling out, and this white truck is pulling up. And they're driving in front of me simultaneous, and it's right here. And then he's pulling up to the intersection right here. And then he's gonna start driving at the other one. Yep, he starts driving at the other one. And then there's other white cars that are probably other whiteys. And this white truck is meeting this blue car directly in front of me. Direct. And he's pulling up to the intersection right now with the white truck. He hits his brakes right now. There's a military license plate right now. And then there's a black and a silver car. And And the white truck was turning at the same time as the black and silver car. And then the black car goes to the intersection, and then another black car. And then is he gonna do something else even? Probably. He's gonna do something right now when he turns. Is he? I heard an engine sound right when he turned. Over there somewhere. Anyway, I'll be back on later with some more stockheads. There's always more stockheads to go around. Like, I could just keep walking around, but my battery's getting kind of low. So I'm gonna go charge my battery. I'll probably be back on later because it's nice outside today, so I'm gonna be outside today. So I'll probably record some more stockheads in a minute. If not, they're still gonna be stalking me, even if I'm not recording. They just constantly stalk me 24/7. Let's go to this stalker section and see what stalkers pop up at it. And this car, is this a tan car? I think it's a tan car. I'm just gonna drive for it. A silver car. There's a tan car. But there's a tan car turning in front of me when the silver car started driving over there next to me. And then he starts driving next to me as another tan car drives by. And then he's driving behind me as the tan car goes through the intersection. Or maybe it's a different silver car, I think. But you get the idea. And then there's two tan cars pulling up to the intersection at the same exact time as each other. And then driving in front of me now. Wow. So people always say, yeah, white is the most common color of car. Like that one right there. People always say that when I see a whitey. They're like, white is the most common color of car. So what about 2 tan cars or 3 tan cars or more simultaneous with each other? What about that? Tan's not a very common car color, is it? Compared to white. It's probably one of the less common colors, right? You know, it's kind of odd when they pull up simultaneous with each other, and that white SUV is right at the corner of the building. There's another jet flying over me. Where's he at? Here's white. Wow. That was stupid. What's this stupid thing? There's a black and a silver in front of me, and like the red car drove by me with a black car, and then there's another black car when he gets to the intersection. And then it drives in front of me with the silver car driving in front of me, and then the silver car turned and drove by me right at the door. It's all stalkered up perfectly. Like this car taking off right now. And then there's a black and a silver car. Oh, there's a plane directly over my head now. Now there's one directly over my head. There's the end of the video.